There's no doubt the reputation of two great old clubs was scarred by those moments of madness at Old Trafford last month, the loutish behaviour of some of the players unworthy of the shirts they wore. Even so, and partly perhaps because of it, it's close to a full house at Highbury tonight, all ticket, on a night when the air will certainly crackle with competition, but when decent sporting behaviour must also be evident, as I think it will be. And so for once, we feature first the referee, the most senior official on the list in terms of age, 51-year-old John Martin of Alton in Hampshire. A steady, firm hand required from him tonight. The teams then, Arsenal field the side that won with a late burst at Queen's Park Rangers on Saturday. A defence with 7 clean sheets in the last 9, and an attack that is now firing well. Smith with 5, 3 in the last 2 games. Merson with 6, Limpar the Swede, top scorer with 8. Certainly pressure on Tony Adams in a week when he finds himself reported to the FA for a gesture he made to the QPR crowd after an Arsenal goal on Saturday. But I fancy he can handle that. Manchester United so disappointed with the defeat by Chelsea live on ITV on Sunday. After a run of 7 games unbeaten, they make a surprise change. Neil Webb is dropped to substitute for the first time. The number 7 shirt going to Lee Sharp. Sharp presumably down the left, and it could mean another switch to the right for Danny Wallace. So Neil Webb loses his place, sits on the bench with Mal Donaghy. 2 big clubs then looking for a place in the quarter-finals. And away we go. A night when football really must be the winner. Manchester United in the change strip of blue, attacking the goal to our left. Up to Danny Wallace, on towards Hughes, and Seaman quickly there. Arsenal unbeaten this season in 17 games, the best start the Gunners have had in 43 years. It's a throw then to Manchester United. Clayton Blackmore with it to Paul Ince. Hit high again towards Hughes. Knocked down nicely there for Sharp. Wallace. A foul there by Davis. And John Martin very quickly on the scene there. A free kick then to Manchester United. Tremendous amount at stake for both these clubs, particularly for Manchester United. Their chances of the league championship slipping away. Blackmore's shot hits with great venom. Terrific shot, and Manchester United go into the lead inside 2 minutes. A brilliant start for the visitors. Just a little touch of a free kick to him, and he drove it so beautifully just inside David Seaman's post. United in the lead, and a really dramatic start then to the big night here at Highbury. Ince, Thomas quickly onto him, back to Pallister. Turning into a really cold night here in North London now. The temperature has plummeted over the last hour or so. Certainly a white-hot atmosphere out on the pitch. Up goes Bruce. Done by Sharp towards Hughes. Sharp going on, an excellent advantage played there by the referee. Sharp with Wallace in there. Adams choosing his moment well, but still Sharp did well. And Seaman dived for that one, and needed to because Wallace was just behind him. Terrific work there by Lee Sharp. And now Perry Groves at the other end for Arsenal. Bruce trying to get in there. Groves going on! A terrific bit of goalkeeping that time by Seeley. Well, this is a cup tie that really is living up to its billing. Great bursts at both ends. This was the break that put Perry Groves in. Bruce couldn't quite hold him, but Seeley did very well indeed. Davis with the corner for Arsenal, floated in again towards Bold. Pallister got above him. Dixon will return it now. No, plays it wide for Davis. And the free spotting an infringement. The linesman also inside that Manchester United penalty area. There was a bit of shoving inside the box there. But Seeley certainly reacted superbly when Perry Groves was through. And it's a kick. Of course, the scenes in that match at Old Trafford a month ago obscured the fact that it was a match that Arsenal went there and won with a goal by Anders Limpar. Manchester United, for their part, getting ample revenge at the moment, leading here by a 1-0. Groves into the path of Thomas, picked out there by Blackmore. Forward to Lee Sharp, in now to Ince as United come forward again. A nice passing movement, the pace of Wallace, and Dixon conceding the corner. United's first of the game. Lee Sharp will take it. Pallister, 6'4" of him at the near post, then moves back to the edge of the penalty area. He'll be one of the targets. Hughes making a break towards the near post as well, and it's Bruce. Holds his head because he knows that that was a more than average chance. Because he'd worked up a good position there, Steve Bruce, and as you can see the look of disappointment on his face, he never really got it on a downward path, and there we are, off his head and up over into the North Bank. Again, Hughes jumping at an opponent. That's a free kick. And the referee just having a word with Hughes about that decision. He was jumping at the opponent and not at the ball. So difficult to defend against Mark Hughes. He's so alert and he hangs there in the air, and it makes it difficult for defenders to get above him. Jumps early. Leclerc, hustled by Winterburn. This is Phelan. Wallace in the middle, and he couldn't quite reach Hughes with that one, as Arsenal bring it away now with Paul Davis. A lovely ball now for Dixon. Thomas has made a tremendous surging run through the middle, so has Groves. And Merson's in there too, and Arsenal just couldn't find the right person there to finish it off. But what a great move that was. From one end of the field, from one side of the field to the other. Ending up here with Dixon's ball in, and it looked as though any one of 3 or 4 might have had a go at that. In the end, it went into the side netting. Arsenal's corner. Touch on by Smith, but over the top, goal kick. Steve Bold, not amongst the goal scorers for some time. In fact, his last goal was in the season before last. But always a threat at that near post with a flick on. Seeley with the kick. Limpar. Stopped by Ince. A combination of Ince and Hughes. Blackmore playing it forward. Wallace again, looking really lively. Danny Wallace. And then just pulled it wide. But Wallace is beginning to show the Southampton form that attracted Alec Ferguson in the first place. Bought him very expensively from the South Coast club. Took some time to settle in at Old Trafford, but it looks as though Danny Wallace is really beginning to motor for United. Winterburn. By Groves, the Winterburn. Smith again, caught just that little bit back on his heels. But the goals have started to come again for Alan Smith. 3 in the last 2 games. 2 against Southampton, 1 against Queen's Park Rangers. There's Smith again. Cut out well by Pallister. Nice little touch there. McClare from Hughes' touch, and now to Sharp onto the left foot. Good save by Seaman, and McClare puts it over. Well, United had a real chance there. Wasn't quite the conviction that was required really about Lee Sharp's shot, and although it was a good save by Seaman, you had the feeling that something might have been taken after that. It was a lovely move. McClare's ball through to Lee Sharp onto the left foot, not with really quite the power enough to worry Seaman that much, and in the end McClare puts it over. Ince. McClare. Hughes has gone off on a run. Winterbird holding up McClare very well there. Wallace on the far side keeps it in play very well, and a good ball played in there for Irwin. Now for towards Lee Sharp, and it's Dixon who puts it over for the corner. Sharp will take the corner. Wallace, Hughes, McClare in the box already. Pallister and Bruce now arriving from the back. Lee Sharp then. Blackmore. Getting it to Sharp. Into Wallace. Oh, now for Hughes! Another one! Mark Hughes, number 2. And what a brilliant move that was by United. Played in by Sharp. Wallace, a lovely ball by him. Thank you very much, says Hughes, stretching out and planting it wide of the goalkeeper. Steve Bold, in the meantime, wanting a word with the linesman, but the referee coming and breaking that up fairly quickly as United's goal goes in, number 2 for them. Dixon knocking it forward. Limpar. Stopped by Pallister. Ince. Limpar. Limpar's throw. Trying to get Smith away. Bruce was there for Manchester United. Bold. Davis. Thomas. Perry Groves. Hughes. Offside this time. Dixon. So a foul on Limpar? It wasn't. Referee allowed the game to go on. It's with Danny Wallace. That was a lovely ball by Wallace into the path of Mark Hughes, and here he is now tormenting Steve Bold. 3 men in fact came across to have a go at Wallace there, but it's still with Manchester United and Lee Sharp onto the right foot. It's another one! 3-0! A fantastic goal by Lee Sharp, and the United bench are on their feet. And the United fans as well just can't believe it. That was a magnificent goal by Sharp. Looked up, saw the possibilities, deliberately curled it wide of David Seaman. And there's that neck billowing again with the 3rd Manchester United goal. A superb strike by Lee Sharp. A deliberate curler and absolutely inch perfect. Stopping Merson. It's a monumental task now for Arsenal, and the night began to go badly for them right at the start with that goal by Clayton Blackmore from the free kick, and then Mark Hughes and that lovely ball played in by Danny Wallace, And then a wonderful individual effort there by Lee Sharp to make the third. It's a big, big job for Arsenal in the second half. United are coasting it at the moment. It's Arsenal 0, Manchester United 3. A stunning first half performance then by Manchester United that will have people talking for quite a while and leaves Arsenal with an enormous job in the second. The last time Arsenal in fact conceded 3 goals in this competition last season when they went out to Oldham Athletic. No substitutions on either side. I imagine Kevin Campbell, an Arsenal striker, with a good goal touch, might well be needed before this night is out. Up goes Adams. And Merson gets it back to goalkeeper David Seaman. Bruce for the header. Nice understanding there between Davis and Dixon. Adams gets back. Turned by Winterburn. Cut out by Phelan. Lovely ball played by McClare to Wallace. Hughes waiting in the middle. Wallace holding it up just a second for him, and that enabled Bold to get in at the expense of a corner. Dennis Irwin with the corner for Manchester United. Pallister up from the back, Bruce also in there. McClare, Hughes and Wallace. Wallace in fact got the header to it. Well, Danny Wallace, man's only 5'4", was able to duck in on that header before any Arsenal player reacted. The goal kick. It will be a fly on the Arsenal dressing room wall. Adams. Merson. Oh, that'll be cut out by McClare. Versus Winterburn, it's an Arsenal throw. Clare's had an excellent first half for Manchester United. Winterburn with the throw. An unintentional trip it seemed there by Pallister. A free kick given to Arsenal on Perry Groves. Haven't quite seen the magic of Anders Limpar yet tonight, but maybe that's waiting for us in the second half. There's his free kick, up goes Pallister. In goes Bold. And Thomas! Terrific save! Smith! And Arsenal get the encouragement of that early goal. Alan Smith. After Seeley had made a terrific save from Michael Thomas's shot. Limpar's free kick. Pallister not really getting any distance with that header. And it falls in the end for Michael Thomas. Good work by Seeley. And Smith then rounding up that loose ball and giving Arsenal that goal they so badly needed. Ince gets it away. The chase is on. It was offside. Possibly against Hughes. Wallace was right up there as well. Arsenal's free kick. United still leading by 3 goals to 1. Smith's header. Bruce gets it away. Look at the space for Wallace. And Hughes is in there. Arsenal could be facing problems here. Into Mark Hughes. Good work by Seaman. And he just gets there as Sharp came in. But a great break by United. A lovely ball played in by Danny Wallace. And Seaman got there just before Hughes. Pallister. Winterburn. Two United men going for that, both Phelan and Bruce, and Phelan rounding on Steve Bruce there, maybe for not giving him a shout. Thomas. Oh, Good play there. Paul Merson, terrific shots! Almost took Seeley off his feet. But it was the skill that led to that opening that was so exceptional there by Paul Merson. And hit with such power. This is the moment there when he outwits Clayton Blackmore and then drives that one in there, which almost took Seeley off his feet. Winterburn. Stopped by Seeley. A good foraging run there by the fullback. He hasn't scored for a couple of seasons, Nigel Winterburn. Suddenly getting into a really good, strong position here. And then Seeley down well. And it is such an exciting night here. I've never seen it before, but on the two benches there are, what, 2, 4, 6, 7 officials all standing up there. You normally get maybe just the manager, but look, none of them can bear to sit down. They've got to be on their feet, not missing a moment of it. And it's a real crackling atmosphere, which I hope you're enjoying at home. Dixon. Thomas lets it go through. Can Adams get there first? No. Now the break is on for Hughes. Arsenal might be caught now as Hughes goes on and is saved by Seaman. But that's the risk Arsenal presumably have got to take now. United might well catch them on the counter-attack. Davis, bit of space here for him. But Ince is in there. Davis retains it. Limpar, the little ball now to Thomas. Driven again, just over. So a moment after, Hughes is right through at the other end. This at the Manchester United end of it, as Thomas's shot goes over that crossbar. Seeley with the kick. Halfway through the second half. Dixon. Here's Smith. Oh, and he's got Groves away now. Limpar waiting in the middle, and it'll be a corner. Paul Davis with the corner. Deafening noise here at Highbury now as Arsenal come looking for that second goal. Adams, was it over the line? Smith. Well, whether Tony Adams' header across the line first is open to doubt. What is sure is that Alan Smith finished it off, and Arsenal are right back in the game. There's the header by Adams. No, it needed Smith's touch. Arsenal about to make a substitution. Kevin Campbell's coming on, and Anders Limpar's going off. So Campbell will be up front now with Alan Smith, and Steve Bruce is going off for Manchester United, and Mal Donegue's coming on. Donegue had also taken the captain's armband. Race in the quarter-finals of the Rumbelows League Cup at stake, remember. United leading by 3-2. McClare to Irwin. Oh, some space here now for Hughes. No foul. Hughes finding Irwin. The cross is a good one, and it's a splendid goal there by Lee Sharp again. A finely worked goal by Manchester United, and that might just kill off Arsenal's comeback. The cross in by Irwin was a beauty, superbly met by Lee Sharp, his second goal of the game, and each of them of the highest quality. There's Irwin's cross, a flying header by Lee Sharp. Arsenal 2, United 4. Davis. And there's Seeley again taking no chances. From the second tier of the stand here, the throw to Arsenal. Nigel Winterburn with it. There. Hughes to Wallace. There's a lovely chance now for Sharp on a hat-trick, and he's got it! 5 for United, 3 to Lee Sharp. And it's all over now, the big smile of that Man United player. Lee Sharp, the 19-year-old with a magic touch tonight. Danny Wallace, who's, I must say, he's had a hand in about 2 or 3 of the goals for Manchester United. And Sharp with a wicked finish there. It may have just come off Seaman and billowed again into the corner there. A delightful touch by Wallace. A striking finish again by Lee Sharp. The 5th for Manchester United, leading by 5 goals to 2. Thomas. Blackmore. Playing it off towards Wallace. Gold gets back. Saying at half-time that the last time Arsenal had conceded 3 was last season against Oldham. I think you'd need to thumb through quite a number of record books to find when they last conceded 5. Campbell. Merson. Great shot, a lovely save by Seeley. Merson really dug at that one. From Campbell's ball, there's Merson's shot, and a flying save by Les Seeley. A corner to Arsenal. Pallister up above them all. Sharp. Oh, there's a little touch. McLeod. To Hughes. Wallace waiting in the middle. McLeod's in there too, and it's another one, Wallace. It's 6. The sky has fallen in on Arsenal tonight as Danny Wallace makes it goal number 6. McLeod's run, the ball played in by Hughes. Arsenal at 6s and 7s, it came off Seaman and finished off by Danny Wallace. An amazing night of cup-tie football then, and you have to admit that Manchester United have never had it easy. They beat Liverpool in the last round, and they're going to beat Arsenal in this one. United just happy to play it around now. They've got a 4-goal cushion. Never any doubt that it's they are going to go in the quarter-finals. But it's been a spectacular night of cup-tie football as the final whistle goes. A night when truly football was the winner in the most spectacular terms, and Manchester United also in the most spectacular terms, thanks to those 3 goals. The hat-trick man there, 19-year-old Lee Sharp. 2 fine shots and a header. A great night of cup-tie football, played in the best possible spirit. Arsenal's unbeaten record is shattered, and it's Manchester United who go into the quarter-finals of the Rumbelow Cup. Arsenal 2, Manchester United 6.
United